Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play, what is this game? Dragon Age Origins. And I was walking back to the arena to pick up there when I see a gentleman who I haven't seen earlier, and I think this might be quest related or story related, so let's walk up and see what happens here.
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Opera. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
I wonder what that was about. Okay, so let's walk on over to... Oh, that doesn't look good. Let's head on over to the arena. We might have a battle right here, it looks like.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs with providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
We probably shouldn't do this, but we're going to anyway.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
You get out of here. This is private business.
Looks more like extortion.
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
Oh, I can say what will happen. You'll end up being slaughtered by us. That sounded like a threat.
Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar is?
Show me.
Whatever you say, dead man.
Shale's gonna start by taunting. Let's see, can I put them to sleep? Oh, that is awesome. It's only hostile targets as well. Liliana can use some concentrated death root. And I'm gonna run over here. Okay, good. You attack this one. You move back here. I will target this guy and put a walking bomb on him. Now it's going to wake everyone up. Also gonna put this back here.
Make this quick.
And stun everyone. That will include Liana, but I'm fine with this. Okay, now I'm gonna run over on... Actually, we're gonna go like this. We can use our Cone of Cold. Make sure we don't hit... Nope, me. I somehow hit me anyway. I thought that would be okay. Shale is doing well. We've almost killed this one who will blow up. I'm fine with this. Use shock. Liliana, you are still paralyzed. Shale is still doing a good job tanking.
What have you done? Great ancestors, he's dead! In my store. I have to get out of here. I have to hide. Jarvia will hunt me down for this.
What do you know of this Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. I wouldn't be surprised if her men come after me in the Diamond Quarter itself.
What do you know about her Carta?
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
They're children as well. You go that far.
Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Actually, we shouldn't be talking here. I need to run.
I actually remember to do an in-combat pickpocket. Let's see if we can figure out what we got during that. Was it Gloves of Diligence we just picked up? No, I thought we had that. Lesser Health Poultice, that sounds more like it. Yeah, Lesser Health Poultice. Okay, that's not so bad. That's what we have here. 21 silver, 22 silver, some more rock salve, and Roger had a spirit shard on him. Good old Roger. Save the game. Shale, you don't need precision striking active. I probably should have used horror on one of the sleeping people to inflict damage to them. But I still think that went really well. Alright, so let's do this. We'll probably be heading over to this, what's it called again? Dusttown? After, hey, there's another Nug. Right here on the bridge. We'll be heading over to Dusttown soon anyway. After this, in order to talk to Lord Harrowmonths.
I may have a cause to apologize to the sister.
Apologize? For what?
For suggesting that the sister was gullible for believing in things which were not real.
Oh, that! I'd already forgotten about that. Thank you for reminding me.
I suppose it would offer some comfort to believe that things occur according to some grand purpose. All those years I spent in Honleith, unable to move, it would be comforting to think there was some reason for it.
Do you know there wasn't? Perhaps the Maker did it to bring you here, to us. You once said that you had no purpose. Perhaps you are simply looking for it in the wrong place.
Perhaps. I shall think on this.
Wow, that was awesome. I love their interaction between all the characters. I wonder if anyone's done a playthrough with all the different interactions everyone has. Alright, we got another nug. We'll drop it off to the one merchant over there once we're done with this battle. I'm assuming we're going to be fighting in here. Probably all the warriors were fighting, but then are blackmailed, their families threatened, or who knows what else. Alright, let's enter the proving chambers. This place is actually very pretty. I love the crystal pillars they have around here. Oh, we have a bunch of new people. We have a job for Liliana. Hello, proving fan.
Wouldn't it be great if Balin fought Harrowmont in a proving
It's
for the
done.
throne?
It would be, actually. That would be fantastic. Would all be settled right then.
Balin's definitely fielding the stronger team.
As you like.
Well, doesn't that just figure? Hello, Baziel. You have a quest mark over your head. Let's see what's up with you.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What are you talking about?
Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Did someone make you drop out of the proving?
I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it.
Are you Baziel Harrowmont?
I am. So if you're not here to... How do you know who I am?
If you tell me what's happening, I could help you.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Ah. So you're afraid your affair will be exposed?
She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but... I love her. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband.
What evidence does Balin have?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
Would you fight again if your secret was safe?
There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here.
They really do. Did Balin threaten you himself?
No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja, she's the one who threatened to expose me.
Maybe I can get those letters back.
You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the Proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Okay, so we need to find it first. Oh wow, this is awesome looking. Never been to caves in real life. I would imagine they don't look anything like this. Well, obviously they're not. You don't have any concrete floors and stuff like that. But I always thought spelunking was fascinating but frightening.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
On my way.
Lord Darvinax, Valny, Wojak. Oh, these two I think are members of the other group. The one's fighting for Lord Belmont.
You looking at something?
This must be the fighter quarters.
Get out of here!
Not until I figure out where this girl is. She might be not even in here. She might be outside this area. Greetings. I'm Galvin, one of the Grey Wardens.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
Oh, what are the Silent Sisters?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
Wow, that's awesome. And who are you?
I am Ferinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon, Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
Indeed. Whose side are you two on?
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Then may both our efforts triumph.
May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
Good for them. Good for them. Yeah, this is definitely where all the fighters are hanging out. That must lead to the actual proving grounds. Looks like we have another one of the fighters here. Widon. We'll have to talk with him. And I'm beginning to suspect that we're not going to find the people we need in this area. Hello, Mr. Proving Armsman. How are you?
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the Provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
I'm game. What do you have in mind?
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the Provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
Who am I facing, and what do I get for it?
The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time. But this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
I'll come back later for some action.
I'll be here.
Nice. So we can actually have some cool practice fights and whatnot. I don't remember if I did this last time. I suspect that means I'm going to be fighting a mismatch or hodgepodge of all sorts of different people. Enemy mages, dwarf warriors, etc., etc. It'll probably be very difficult. And I'm not finding this person down here.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
You probably wouldn't. I don't get out much. I'm Galvin of the Grey Wardens.
It's a pleasure. Sorry it can't be longer. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Dulin Forender asked me to talk with you.
I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
That's ridiculous. Harrimont isn't conceding.
Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly.
Dulin. And I'm rattling honorable fighters for Harrowmont.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics.
If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Get back into proving and knock some heads?
Maybe I will at that.
Fair enough. Quest updated. Apparently Gwydion heard that Harrowmont had given up on the throne, and Gwydion did not want to be seen supporting a loser, because it would shame both him and his family. You let Gwydion know that Harrowmont had no intention of conceding to Balin, and he has agreed to come crack some skulls into proving for Harrowmont. Okay, so we need to find this other person. And I'll be back when we have located her. I will see you in a few seconds. Just in case they decide to talk again across this bridge, we'll record this little bit here. By that I mean members of my party.
Why does the Swamp Witch still travel with the Grey Wardens?
You are of the opinion that I should not be?
I am curious. It seems as if it has little reason to stay.
The same could be said of you. There is no control rod commanding your presence, Gollum.
I have no history and thus no purpose. The same cannot be said for the Swamp Witch. Its purpose is simply unknown.
Keep asking questions and I shall turn into a bird. I can do that.
I have no fear of birds.
Oh, I didn't say you were afraid. I would simply hover out of reach. Hovering. Waiting until...
Enough! I shall be silent.
Excellent choice.
While we're here, we might as well turn into Nug.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Oh, okay. We earn silver based on the number of them that we turn in. Okay, so this girl is either up in the Diamond Quarter or in the Dust Town. Or maybe in the inn or something like that I have not walked into yet. Let's pop up into Diamond Quarter really quick and see if she's on the map. She should be, because I have that option still turned on. To see quest-related things in areas I have already explored. No, I don't see her up here. So maybe she's in Dust Town. Okay, so she's in Dust Town. I'm not gonna make you guys watch. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm still recording. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me walk all the way back there. I'll be back in a few seconds. So it just occurred to me that this person is one of Balin's fighters. So he or she should be back in the arena. So we're going back over there. And we're going to record it, just in case, once again, I have some in-party banter across the bridge.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then? A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
The more I hear Liliana talk, the more I really like her character. She has a lot of the similar beliefs that I would have. So where is this person in here? Oh, there's a whole nother area? Alright, maybe she, I guess, is up in this way? And who's Varric? Let's talk to this person too. Hello.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record.
I guess you've watched a lot of provings then.
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
Ah. I don't. So, the proving's just a tournament?
Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving round is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it.
Ah, gotcha. What are the rules?
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
Have you ever fought in one?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Well, fair enough. Oh, please excuse me.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Ask away.
Can you pick his pockets, please? Thank you. Wow, half a gold. Certainly are rich in this place. How are we doing on money? 86. Wall carving. Let's see what we learn about the dwarves. Oh, you know, I never noticed what this was before. It's 2 dwarves clearing a tunnel. The proving. So who do we have here? Ah, there's the girl we need to talk to. And there's another quest up ahead. Okay, so we're here right now. We'll give these 2 a talk. This looks like this might end up being a fight.
I shall. This area is off limits. Combatants only.
I hear you've been threatening Harrowmont's fighters.
Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of it that way.
One man's blackmail is another man's honesty.
One man's villain is another man's king.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for.
Oh, did we steal it? Did we actually... Maybe we stole the quest item off of her? We did get Maja's key. Good job, Liliana. That would be her quarters. Okay, then. Looks like they might have posted a guard outside. We'll have to take a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Piotr. We were just told about him.
It's done.
Stealing failed.
Guards, remove this intruder.
Yes. Please do so. Yes, what do we get?